Hi, mommies. My name is Co-Pastor D, and I'm here to share with you one of the worst styles you can do on a tender-headed child. So stick around. Does your baby look like this when you mention the comb? Does he or she scream at the top of their lungs or cry profusely when you're combing their hair? Then your child is probably tender-headed. This is my daughter Winter. She is a 4C head and full-blown tender-headed. Ever since she was a little girl, she's always been sensitive to touch to her scalp. But one of the things I've learned as a former tender-headed, and you know what, I'm not even former tender-headed, I still am tender-headed at times. I know that when children say that their scalps are hurting, they are telling the truth. There are so many people that believe that this is something that's in the minds of the child, but literally, it is a very painful thing to be a tender-headed child. One of the best way that I could describe tender-headedness is that it feels like someone is literally pulling your scalp out of your brain. It feels like that to touch. Any little pinch, any little pull it really disturbs the scalp and it hurts very badly. Another thing about being tender-headed is that your scalp is always sore. So, so moms, if you're dealing with this, you want to keep watching my channel because I'm going to walk you through this. Notice that I shared with you all the worst thing that you can do. One of the worst things you can do is put little braids in a tender-headed child's head. And this is the reason why. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm literally trying to take this braid down. And you have to be very gentle when you're taking braids down. And so that's why these little braids, really, you don't want to do that. You don't want to try to put elaborate, cute little styles in their head if they're still, if you're struggling to get them to trust you in their head, because this isn't going to do anything but pull and tug on their scalp. Now, what I've done right here was I've taken the liberty of speeding up this process right here. This is me taking down the braid. Now notice that I'm using a comb to take it down, but I let the comb go and started using my nails because my nails would do a better job of getting that braid out. But I want to get you to a specific point, right about here. So right here, I slowed it down and you will see where where you can pull the hair. You don't want to pull your child's scalp right there. So once you get right there, notice that my finger is kind of holding it down. You want to hold it down so that you don't pull the child's scalp. You don't want to pull your baby's scalp. So you want to be very gentle right there. See how I'm kind of pulling that out, just letting you see where those little tugs will make your child scream. And I know you all have already experienced that. But notice that I'm taking it apart and I'm being very gentle. It may not seem like it, but see, even up here, I'm pulling those little strands apart and I'm holding it down so that I don't pull on my baby's scalp. I'm getting in there. You can see how I'm taking my fingernail and then I grab the thing and, not the thing, but the braid, and I'm pulling it out, but it may not seem like it, but I'm being very gentle. Trust me. And what you don't want to do when you're taking that braid out, you want to be very careful not to let it. See that? I pull it from the top, not the bottom. I pull it from the top and just kind of smooth it out from the bottom because if you're just doing it any old way, it's going to make your child scream. So that's really what I wanted to show you. As you can see how I'm pulling it from the top. I'm not letting it snag from the bottom. I'm pulling it from the top to take the braid apart. So one of the things, if I had to share with you, I'm going to end uh, this video with you. And look at my daughter, Lord Jesus. I tell her to stop doing that, and she's good. Anyway, reply if you want to see more. God bless.